Hey, this is Alan Elliott for AE Fitness, and today's video is entitled Stuck on the Sidelines, 4 Ways to Stay in Shape While Injured. Stay tuned for more. Sports injuries can often hamper our fitness goals. However, even though we're stuck on those sidelines, we don't have to be down and out. So today we're going to talk about 4 ways to stay in shape while injured. This is going to largely depend on the location of the injury and the recommendation based on the doctor's orders. So we're going to cover certain locations of the injury and ways that we can work around it. Tip number 1 for shoulder, arm, and elbow injuries is you want to keep that arm as immobile as possible. So you want to look for exercises that are going to have the least amount of mobility impacted on that body part. For example, walking, possibly a recumbent bike. I wouldn't recommend the elliptical if you're going to be doing the elliptical, because that's going to involve both arms. So keeping that immobile, you can just skip upper body altogether depending on the body part and go for the lower body. So focus on lower body exercises such as wall sits, leg presses, leg extensions. So this is a great opportunity to build up your lower body while you're giving your upper body a chance to recover. Tip number 2 is for lower back pain. So you'd be surprised that exercise is actually a great way to relieve lower back pain, because your spine is connected to the central nervous system of your body. So it's going to radiate energy flow, improve circulation. However, we don't want to do any load-bearing movements on the lower back that can cause stress and inflammation to the joints. So in this circumstance, you want to focus on movements that will put your back at a level state, such as a chest press, any upper body movements you could do, but nothing that's going to take weight over your head in a vertical position. So you want to make sure you're horizontal. Also, one last thing regarding lower back pain, you also want to make sure that you're going to avoid toe touches, crunches, and leg lifts, as that may aggravate your lower back. So be sure to keep in mind that you avoid those exercises, but pay attention to any exercises that you can do, again, from a horizontal position. For number 3, lower leg injuries. These are a little more difficult because they take out 2 critical factors in regards to exercise, which is strength training and endurance. So both of those are very hard to overcome if you have a lower leg injury. So number 1 thing to keep in mind is you want to avoid high impact movements. So no running, no climbing stairs, no jumping. With lower leg injuries, you're going to have to find ways to challenge yourself from an upper body standpoint. So in certain circumstances, you could look for hand cycling machines. Those are available in certain gyms. With swimming, you could put your body in a flotation device. That's going to allow your upper body to do the work while your legs are going to be immobilized. And you also just want to make sure that you're going to give yourself time to heal and just look for any swelling or inflammation that may occur if you're going to be on your feet for an extended period of time. The most severe case, tip number 4, if there's no exercise allowed, that means you've probably been placed on heavily restricted doctor's orders. So you want to make sure that you can get a game plan with your trainer and your doctor and mentally stay in the game. You know, you're down, but you're not out. So ways that you can stay mentally in the game is to be entertained and watch your favorite sports shows or programs, and then visualize yourself in those circumstances, and then study the trends of what's going on there, and then just pay more attention to your diet. So even though you're not going to be able to exercise, you unfortunately won't be able to eat at that same calorie level because you're not burning off those calories. So this is a good time to hone in on your diet and just focus on controlling what you can control. Wrapping this up, again, if you're stuck on the sidelines, just a quick side note, the 5 most common sports injuries are ankle sprains, torn ACLs, pulled hamstrings, growing muscles, and actually stress fractures, which can be start off as shin splints that can grow into more severe stress fractures. If you would like to read more about this particular topic, this actually comes from my website on my fitness magazine. There's going to be a link provided below in the description box. Feel free to also like and subscribe to the AE Fitness YouTube channel. We've got more great content coming and we'd like to hear from you. So also leave a comment below. As always, be sure to immerse yourself in the process, take action, and enjoy the journey. Thank you so much for watching.